Hello children, in this video you'll learn the formatting features of Microsoft Word. Formatting means to apply font styles to the text such as bold, italic and underline, or also to change the font, size or color of the text. You can apply different effects to the text as well. The formatting features are available in the font group of Home tab. Can you see? In this Home tab, this is the font group. And all these features are available in the font group. This drop down is used to change the font of the text. You can click on this drop down arrow and you can get a list of names, font names, which you can select for your text. You can even change the font size by clicking on this drop down and selecting the size. The size of the font or the text can also be changed using these two icons. This is the increase font size icon and this is the decrease font size icon. So instead of selecting a particular size, you can increase or decrease the size of the text. Now this is the change case icon which can be used to change the case of your text. This is clear formatting icon. It clears all the formatting of your text, and this icon lets you change the color of your text. Now you can see this is the bold, italic and underline icon. These will change the font style of your text, and these icons are used to change the font effect of your text. So now let's see how to apply these formatting features. You select the paragraph. When I've selected this paragraph, you can see that these icons are still inactive. I can click on the B button. It will make my text bold. I can as well click on this U button or the icon, which will make my text underline. So in this way, you can apply more than one styles or effects to your text. Now these icons act as toggle buttons. So if I again click on these, I've selected only one line over here. If I go and click on this bold button, it will unbold the selected text. And if I click on this underline button, it will remove the underline. Can you see? So this way, the same icons are used to apply the effects or to remove the effects. Hence, they are called toggle buttons. Now, you can also apply text effects to your text by using the font dialog box. For that, first I'll select my text. I'll go to this font dialog box launcher, click on it. The font dialog box appears. I'll click on strike through and all caps. Since my paragraph is already having small caps, I am using all caps. Click on OK. My text changes to strike through effect as well as all caps. So children, I hope you will have understood how to apply the formatting features to your text. You can also use these effects or styles using the shortcut keys. For that, you need to use these shortcut keys. To open the font, the effects can be used from the font dialog box. So to open the font dialog box, you need to use Ctrl D. To give bold effect, you select the text and press Ctrl B. Your text will become bold. Whereas to apply italic effect, you can press Ctrl I, and to underline the text, you can press Ctrl U. Let's try it again. For that, first I'll remove all the formatting effects of my paragraph. So I'll click on this clear all formats icon. You can see my text has become regular now without any formatting, no color, no effects, no styles. Okay, and by default the font is Calibri and size is 11. Now I'll select the text. I'll click on this drop down to change the font. I'll make it Algerian, or I can make it Arial narrow, or I can make it I can apply some other text, some better text. I'll try to search. I like monotype Corsiva. It looks like a beautiful handwriting. I'll select monotype Corsiva. Can you see? This is monotype Corsiva. The text is looking very small, so I can increase the font size. I can make it bold as well. Okay. I can change the color. For changing the color, I'll use some more colors from here. You can use any standard color from here, or you can even customize your colors. You can prepare one color. Okay, but right now I will use some predefined colors. This color I'll select and I'll click on OK. Can you see how beautiful it looks? So in this way you can make your text presentable. Now one very important effect I'll explain you, that is the superscript and the subscript effect. Suppose if I want to write a formula, okay, I'll make this different. I'll remove all the formattings first from here. Okay, I'll increase the size a little bit so that you can watch it clearly. Now in this formula, if I want to make the 2 below the baseline, I want to bring the 2 below the baseline because it doesn't look like a formula right now. It's on the same baseline. H2 and O are on the same baseline. Only this 2 needs to go below the baseline. So I'll select 2 and click on this subscript icon. You can see my 2 has gone below the baseline and it looks like a proper formula. In this way you can even use the superscript. So I hope children you have understood all the features of font, and I hope you will be practicing it on your computer. For that I'll give you one small assignment. So this is an assignment. Question 1, 2 and 3 you'll write it down, the answers in your computer notebook, and question 4 is for your practicals. So type one poem in your document. At least 20 lines should be there in the poem. If you don't have a big poem, if you have a poem of 3-4 lines, you can use that poem as well. The only thing you'll have to do is to copy the poem and paste it several times so that there are more number of lines in the document, and apply each line a different font, size, style, color and effect. Okay children, so try doing this assignment. Thank you.